Good morning, friends. I'm Laura, and welcome to my garden. Today, I'm going to be doing some summer garden tasks that I am really excited about. I just love getting my hands in the soil and planting and creating beautiful things for summertime. As you can see, we're starting off with my front porch planters. They need a refresh. I've got some mushrooms growing out of the compost in some of the empty spots of the soil where some of the flowers had died. And then I also need to spruce up some of the other greenery that is still in the containers. So I am cleaning things up, moving some stuff around, and then I'm going to plant up these gorgeously colored caladiums and add them to the planters. I absolutely love these caladiums. They're so pretty with the pink center, and they really pop against all the other greenery and the white container. I think it's a really subtle but sweet monochromatic look with the green. I'll come in and I will spruce up my containers by trading out one of the plants. I'll do it like twice, maybe 3 times a year. The caladiums are perfect for summertime, and then in the late autumn, I will change those out for pansies, which will get me through winter. And as I plant up these urns on either side of my front door, I make sure that like my trailing foliage is on the inside of the container on both of them. That way it's a really symmetrical look flanking the front door.
I just drilled holes in the bottom of this. It took me like all of 3 minutes to figure out how to change the bit in the power tool and to actually drill it. This is something I've been wanting to do for years because when I put a potted plant in here in like its nursery container, say like this, it's way too small. It doesn't hold enough water. So I've been wanting to plant something directly in here because then it'll have more soil, the plant will have more soil, it will be happier, and we won't have drainage problems either, because right now what's happening is when I water it, the water sits in the bottom of the container. But now I have drainage holes and I can plant some pretty things in here. So yay for doing a project that's been on the list forever.
More caladiums for the front porch. I have got a 3-tier little table on the front porch to hold different size pots, and so I am planting up a couple of things to put on that. And again, more caladiums because they're so darn pretty, and about the only place I can grow them is on the front porch where it's protected from the sun.
She's all planted up and look how pretty. I love caladiums. They are gorgeous.
The theme for today is getting done plant stuff that has been on my list that has been neglected. And the next thing on that list is to take my Monstera houseplant and repot it. I definitely have been needing to do this for a long time. As you can see, some of the bigger stems from my Monstera plant have grown aerial roots higher up the stems, so I need to plant them deeper. So I'm going to go ahead and take apart that plant deeper the stems that need to go deeper, and then I'm also going to add some support to my plant. I've got like a stake in the middle of the pot, and I'm going to use some Velcro tape to tape up little stems around that support. That way it's got some more structure to grow upright and to help it not flop over. She looks a little sad after repotting, but don't worry, after a couple of days acclimating in the house, she rebounded perfectly and looks incredible. And then a fun project. Here in North Carolina, it is getting far too hot for the pansies and they are all starting to die. So I am picking all of my pansies today and I'm going to be making pretty floral ice cubes. I love making specialty ice cubes. I think they make a drink look so pretty. It's just that extra special touch when you have a drink or when you're hosting. And so I love to make these ice cubes with different fruits edible flowers and sometimes herbs. And today what I'm going to be doing with these pansies is actually a blueberry and pansy ice cube. And I thought that would be so refreshing in water. I have a handful of blueberries here. I'm going to use my mortar and pestle to create a paste with them and add them to my ice cube tray. And then I'm going to just tear up my little pansy petals and add them to the ice cube tray as well. Add water up to the top, and then I'm gonna freeze them, and they are gonna look so cute in a drink. Can you just imagine how cute those will be? This ice cube tray is really small. I think in the future what I will do is I will try adding the entire flower to a larger ice cube mold. I think that would make a larger impact because once these freeze, you can't really tell that those were flower petals because they had been ripped up. And then the very last thing I'm going to do this evening is planting up this pot. I've got a little bit of blank space in it from where I took out that pansy. After I harvested the pansy, I removed it. And I'm just adding up this gorgeous flower here. I love it. It's fluffy. It's so pretty. And I think it turns out so beautifully. I hope you've enjoyed this day doing planting projects with me. There's a good variety of things here. Houseplants, front porch containers, and back porch gardening, as well as the floral ice cubes. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you liked anything that you saw, and I would love to have you subscribe to the channel so you could see more of my creative life. I love bringing you guys along on projects, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, friends.
I just wanna start all over. Just wanna start all over. All over.